Welcome back to the Reggies podcast. You're here with three blokes who could have been anything but chose to have fun instead. Just the two today. Tom and I are in.
Yep.
Groper, once again, shoveling coal into a furnace to keep air cons and lights pumping.
Yeah. So massive thanks to him, obviously.
Huge thanks to Gropes.
Yeah, just go on the big lift.
We appreciate his efforts.
Fuck yeah, man. I love lights and aircon.
Me too. And we wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for him.
Well, if he alone wasn't at work right now, we'd probably be in pitch black darkness.
Tough times in the world too.
Oh, fuck.
Tough times.
It's all happening.
Money's tough. You know, it's all happening.
Well, he's a homeowner.
He's a homeowner. So, you know, we can't.
He's a painter.
He is. He is a through and through painter, we've heard. So, look, jack of all trades, master of none.
That's what they reckon.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they said.
Without further ado, shall we just get straight into
Mate.
the mouth-watering weekend of sport that has been and is coming?
Yeah, we should, mate. There's plenty to cover today, Reggies. We got League, we got AFL, we got a bit of biffing, and then it's straight into the punt. There was a couple of good bets that would come off over the weekend against us. But nonetheless, good for the show, good for the people who backed them in the Neds group. Shout out to them. I reckon let's start with the league, Jace.
Yeah,
one to just put to bed that's been circulating for a long time. The Lomax saga has been sorted.
Yeah, and I am, as a complete neutral fan to it all, quite happy with the outcome.
Well, I just think if that outcome wasn't met, then I know contracts don't mean fuck all as it is, but I mean, what is the point of them if that was like, nah, you're right.
Yeah, nah, all good. You're going to leave for a sport that is detrimental to the game, and we're going to set a standard that if you leave, you're fucked. And then they just go, oh, no, you're not fucked.
Yeah,
so
well,
I'm
it was
glad.
more the standard of you can leave, man, but you're not going to play against us. So, yeah, but I think, there's been a year taken off, so I think he's right to come back in 2028.
Yep.
And Storm have had to pay Eels $250,000 in legal
Which is
compensation,
fair.
I think.
Yep.
So, like, regardless of who thinks what's right, what it means is tonight, Thursday, footy. We have, guess who's playing each other?
Oh, would it happen to be Parramatta and the Storm?
Oh, it's
by
the
any chance?
Eels versus the Storm.
If it wasn't already a great game, the start of the year, they've tended to verse each other a bit recently, and it's always a fiery fixture. For some weird reason, they lift against each other, and it's the Zach Lomax Cup.
Yeah, it is. It's the Zach Lomax Cup
It's
tonight as you are listening. So I'm actually keen as to watch it. And to be honest, so Beck put my tips in. She tipped the Storm, which I'm glad she did because I would have done a typical me, overthought the shit out of it and went, ooh. Even though the Storm haven't lost a first-round game for a very long time.
Oh, my God. It's been like 20 years or something,
Eels are a bit of a bogey team.
They are.
And
we
Storm.
sucked them clean off last week too when we talked about
Yep.
the halves combination and Mitchell Moses.
And me and you in particular were saying, look, we don't think it's doom and gloom for the Storm, but we sort of think that they won't be as good.
Yeah.
Like it seems to keep getting less and less.
It'll be sixth instead of third is pretty much what we were getting at.
So I would have tipped the Eels if it was me, but
Personally,
Beck's tipped the Storm.
If you want Big V as a punter, on Neds, that is too, the greatest bookie on earth, $2.80 for Eels is just like, come on. Round one, this is your chance to build some crazy ass multis with odds.
Yeah.
I would be including Eels. I haven't specifically checked what Molly has tipped yet. She's just sent them through.
Well, that's all right, mate. We can... What'd she go?
She's going the Eels.
Has she?
That is beautiful. Thank you,
nice.
Molly. Thank you. That is what I wanted to see.
That's the guy. But yeah, so that, just thought we'd mention that, obviously, off the back of the Lomax situation, but we don't need to carry on with that. I think everyone spoke about it enough.
Nah, I'm glad the NRL just set the precedent and said, no, you don't get away with this.
Yeah.
And
So
Melbourne won't be happy, but Parramatta certainly will.
So anyway,
To an extent.
hope Zach finds something to do, though.
What is he going
in
to?
the meantime,
Is
I
he
don't
just
know.
going to have to go to rugby union now?
Probably.
Or Super League? Like, he's not going to just completely drop off the tools for 2 to 3 seasons. But,
Don't know.
yeah, well, Rugby Australia go, hey, come play in a World Cup while you're not playing league.
Not sure. Not sure what's
I think
happening
that
there.
rugby union should look at that now and go, right, we'll take you for a couple of years,
Because
mate.
he's a fucking athlete, that's for sure.
Dude, fucking hell.
Right, let's cover Vegas
Yes.
briefly, right? So, obviously, it looked good. On the socials, mate, it looks fun. Looks good to go over there. A few fucking dance battles going on and
Yeah,
shit
that
like
was
that.
fucking sick. Oh my God.
Marzu can backflip the
Look,
boy.
that was cool. A backflip is impressive.
Yeah.
But my God, I just thought that is. Call me groper because I sound like I'm old and cranky here and saying, oh, these new cunts dancing and shit. But just why? Like, the game at a good level, promotion, I get it over there. It's Vegas, but.
So you're off the dancing, Josh.
I don't think the dance battles, I don't think it was it. Look, if you liked it, good on you. That's your cup of tea. But I don't think Bradman Best getting up and hacking, whatever it's called, was.
Oh, is that what it's called? Hacking?
Maybe.
Yeah,
it's
right.
the Eshe, like, bit of
Brah.
dancing,
Yeah,
brah.
nice.
So,
But yeah, I thought
if-
Marzu really
yeah.
pulled it out of the fire.
if it wasn't, if Marzu's backflip wasn't there, it would have been absolute shit show because everyone else was just doing Dougies.
And do a bit of groundwork too, Marzu.
Yeah.
Like the bloke can move.
He did
If
a
they
big-
were all like
look,
that, I'm like,
that was, I was like, oh, good on you, Greg.
But, yeah.
The rest of them, specifically Bradman, and a whole lot of teaching me how to Dougie, wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah.
Was not a fan of it at all.
Right. But yeah, the games itself, mate. So first
was a
game,
fan of that.
Knights v Cowboys. I really enjoyed watching this game
Me
until
too.
the last 20 minutes.
Well, that's for specific.
Yeah, I'll get into that.
Specific reasons. I didn't know if it was rose-colored glasses being the first game of the year.
Yeah.
And just being, I haven't watched, good hard rugby league in a long time. But fuck, I enjoyed it.
Mm.
And if I had have watched Knights versus Cowboys in round 20 last year, I would have fallen asleep. But that game felt quite entertaining.
Yeah.
Obviously, there wasn't a whole lot of brilliant defense. But as a neutral fan, I enjoyed that game.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to watch.
And the lead changes and back and forth, and Knights came out the gates hot.
Fletcher Sharp scores a try. Even the way Ponga was doing a lot of the kicking, I went, all right. So he's going to be playing, even though he's at fullback, injecting himself a lot to do a lot of the kicking, which means blokes like Fletcher Sharp, although his knees hurt, can do more of the... so it's pretty... it's interesting to see.
You and I were both saying how we're like a traditional general half and a running 5'8", and we're going Dylan Brown, Fletcher Sharp, what's the go there? Their game plan is clearly use Ponga a lot. And
I think now Sandon Smith probably will get a run.
Well, he probably will, yeah. Fletcher Sharp is, I don't know how long he's out for. I don't know what his injury is.
I think I read PCL, which I'm hoping that it's not an ACL.
Yeah.
When he
can come back quick from that.
When there
Walsh
was
did a PCL last year. And he was
when
back
there
for
was
a month.
no contact in that, you instantly see it.
Yeah.
Oi, and
Fuck,
the
he looked
trainer,
good.
the trainer did looked at that and then kept him on, and I think is responsible for the try because they just ran straight at him.
Why wouldn't you?
Poor bastard
he
couldn't
can
get
barely
around.
walk. Let's not run at him.
So I was so biased in this because I had the show multi on. Had Tui Lungi for 2 tries, over as a certain amount of points and Cowboys to win.
Yep.
20 minutes to go. Tui Lungi's been in twice. Cowboys are down by 4. If they score one more try, the points are done.
Yep.
I thought for sure.
The momentum had completely shifted in the Cowboys'
They had
direction.
2 sets of 6 attacking. Mate, I just had it like counting chickens. And then the winger comes in and absolutely folds Ponga in half and he drops it. In my opinion, a great shot. Like I said, that's
agree.
me with the rose colours on. I just think any level under that isn't heavily monitored with cameras, everyone's going off their head because of how good as a shot it was.
Yep. And the thing that exaggerates it is the whiplash.
Well, bro, that's what I was
That's
thinking.
physics of life.
Like, I was watching it going, surely the only reason there's contact with the head and it should come into play is because his head has no option other than to wrap around because his body has been fucking stayed over.
I really didn't think there was much in it. But we're going to sound like, game's gone soft.
And then, I spoke, like I said, though, I was heavily invested, so I was off it. But I'm just going to say, compared to Crichton's one in the game after, where there is literally contact, even though he's falling, contact, not only doesn't he get sent for 10 or anything, gets nothing after, not even anything to report on. And you go, righto, straight up, first 2 games, inconsistency.
yeah, that dead set.
Fuck's sake.
It feels shit to be 2 games in and we're already discussing inconsistency of such a fucking big issue over the last year or 2.
And then you go, people can't help but go like Braden Burns, he gets sent, no one cares, he's a winger. for the Cowboys. And then Stephen Crichton, one of the game's big dogs. Same with the Cleary thing. Like, is he getting favoured there when it's direct contact to the head? And anyway.
We shouldn't even have to have this conversation, Tom.
No.
That's what I don't like about it.
But,
and I thought, we all thought and got our hopes up after the Cleary situation that there was a bit of hope. The on-field decision still was in the bin, wasn't it? But not spending any time on the sidelines for a few weeks, I thought there's hope. Is that the precedent for the season? Maybe, maybe not. It's going to be a typical roller coaster of a year for the NRL and rules.
Yeah,
we feel
see
for the first few rounds until we get a good idea of where to go from, or we just won't, and we'll come on here every week and just go, that was shit, that was good.
We'll see what happens for the rest of the round. But, yeah, I really enjoyed, apart from that shit, which was me personally, but Cowboys versus Knights, I think, was a good game to watch.
Yep.
And then, man, I remember I was sitting there with H, and we were watching the second one, and like 30 minutes had gone, and we're like, is this a bit of a gunnar game?
Yeah.
Like, as in, compared to the first one, it just didn't.
I think a lot of rugby league fans are in the same wavelength of league in the first one, and then after the first half of that, Dogs and Dragons game, I went, this isn't as good.
Maybe the defense was better. And
it was a low-scoring bit of an arm wrestle, but I don't know, it just felt a bit sloppier, a bit more staggered. But did the second half deliver? Yes.
But
absolutely.
Drama. Absolute drama
Carnage,
out of that game.
Tom.
Flanagan, not happy. Also, Flanagan pretty much saying that they can't win a comp. We all know that, Shane.
Yeah.
We do.
You don't have to be that honest with the media that you're not going to win a comp. Like,
yeah, imagine the players like just watching.
Thanks, Shane. Cheers.
And then to nearly
with
do
your
the
son
Dogs.
at the helm.
Getting pumped too, like by the ref. I think there were some pretty Dragons fans were not happy there.
No. Do you agree on the strip? Do you think that it was
loose carry? Probably.
Yeah, I think it was a bit loose.
Yeah.
Like very much so a 50-50 call. No matter which way it goes at that time in the game, it's either team's going to blow up.
Yeah.
But personally, from a neutral standpoint, I thought it was a loose carry.
Yeah, well, just the way other times have been ruled, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It was, but ended up proving quite costly for the Dragons. But you know what? They will take a lot from that game to go over to Vegas round one and put in a pretty solid Golden Point performance.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone expected that, did they?
No, not Shane Flanagan either.
No,
clearly.
Shane didn't.
He thought there was fuck all chance.
But two very much round one games of rugby league.
Oh, 100%.
Like as in thought it was just going to be a Cowboys whitewash.
But we didn't have blowouts. That's the positive I take from it. 4 teams that I couldn't give a fuck about. And we sat there going, oh, this isn't really mouthwatering for Vegas in round one. Yeah. Actually produced a bit. Close games. Like a lot on display in that first game, I thought. And then a gritty arm wrestle in the second. We'll take that. I'd say that's another success for Vegas.
Yep.
What was the attendance? Was it like close to 50,000, I think?
Yeah, right. I looked at it at one stage. Like I knew a few lads who were over there, and I said, "Bro, what? It seems pretty empty." And he said, "Oh, I think a lot of the pommies."
I think it was more English.
Why?
Because like the start of that first game.
Yeah.
Like the NRL, like Knights and Cowboys. I was okay. There's a bit of crowd here. They're not going to open up that top tier because they're not going to sell the tickets for it. But yeah, Golden Point rolls around in the last fixture, and everyone's gone to the Cass.
It says a record 45,719 fans packed into the venue as Leeds, Newcastle, Canterbury.
Yeah. So they wouldn't have had all 45 in at once.
Which blows my mind. If you were coming from England or Australia to go to Las Vegas
what else
to
are you there
watch,
for, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't you fucking be parked on the seat
Dead
before round, like game one and you'd watch all 3 games?
Yeah. It wouldn't have been individual tickets either. It would have been triple header, Vegas, secure your tickets, and
In saying that,
you're going all the way to watch some league.
In saying that, I reckon by the time the game's played, the boys are in some pain.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to remember that.
The boys
some of the fucking sorts that would have been there, man.
And it wouldn't have been their first day in Vegas either.
No.
It would have been probably day 4
or their first day awake.
Yeah. That is true. So it's easy for us to sit here on our thrones and say, put in an effort, lads. But
rock up.
I think I probably wouldn't hate to miss the Super League game. If there was any game you wanted to miss too, it would have been that one because it was an absolute fucking pantsing.
Well, Jace, I've actually got a bit to talk about with that.
Do you? I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. So the rest of round one, get her up there, please, Quino. So we'll get to it. We'll go first. We got Friday night, 6th of March. Warriors versus the Chooks.
Not a bad game.
At Go Media Stadium in Auckland.
I'm interested for this just to see how the Roosters are going to go with DCE purely. And then the Wars at home, first game of the year, it'll be sold out. They're going to put on a show, no doubt.
Yeah, it's like every game. I don't think you start losing interest in games until a fair bit in when you see a team's just definitely going to get flogged or something. I think you're always invested in the first games of each team gets to have a crack each time.
And it feels good putting multis on again. Let's not beat around the bush here.
Oh, yeah.
We had a group chat going where a few of my mates that we just send pretty much slips in each weekend. And it's been lacking a lot with obviously no sport and fuck all good horses, quality horses until recently. But yeah, we got one of the lads messaged in on Sunday and said, righto, lads, send them through. I know they are piled up. And they were piled up.
How'd the boys go?
One of the lads pulled off both multis in both games, the lucky cunt. I missed by one leg in both. But you know what Neds does, Tom? They give you bonus cash back when you lose by one leg.
Yeah.
Which was very nice. But yeah, this is your time to get big V in multis too. I love that. I know it's not the punch show, but anytime try scorers and debutants and whatnot, you get a good sniff for that.
Who has Molly gone?
Let me quickly check that.
Beck has gone the Waz. Which I don't hate.
So is Mole.
Which I don't hate being the first round. See, I wouldn't have done that, and that's good.
There's no, we don't have reason and logic. No. They haven't sent through why. They've just, Molly's literally put a dot between each team. She's gone the Waz too, and I don't hate it either.
At home.
I really don't.
New look spine there for the Chookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sweet.
Might take a while for the Roosters to gel.
Who knows?
DCE might not fit in straight away, mate. The Waz they'll be sold out too. They will be loud and
they'll be
proud.
Up. And then we go to the game of the round, Suncorp Stadium, 7 p.m.
It's the Reggies Podcast Cup.
It is.
It is.
It's what it is. Let's have a bit more of a close look to this. So, Jace, I just wanted to bring something up with you, right?
Bring it up.
Broncos might be premiers. Well, they are. They are premiers.
We did win the premiership, yes.
But their World Club Challenge loss exposed cracks, Jace.
Oh, did it?
Well, the English side that beat them was blasted 50-6 by a Super League team afterward. So, simple maths for me, rugby league maths, up the guts maths, just screams Panthers 13+.
Okay.
They're weary from their travel. They've got spanked.
Yeah.
And just, I can't believe that team that has done our best team gets pumped by 50.
Oh, that's right. Well, if you want to go even deeper into rugby league math, no team has ever won the comp after having 50 put on them. I'm not saying that Broncos have had 50 put on them, but the team that beat them had 50 put on them.
So that means they pretty much have.
Yeah, no, we're fucked. We're absolutely. And as you know, as a Penrith fan, Tom, the World Club Challenge means heaps.
Yeah. But I don't think. But I don't think the team that beat us lost by 50 the week following, which is what I'm sort of getting at.
No, yeah. Well, I like your logic, but I guess we'll just have to see on Friday night, mate.
We will, mate.
We will have
safe bet.
I'm a bit disappointed that I won't really watch much of this because I will be at the AFL watching Cats vs Suns.
Yep.
That was a conscious decision. I knew I was going to be in Gold Coast. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to miss out on opening round Cats v Suns. But there's a chance I'll have KO up in the pocket.
Well, you're a degenerate.
If Cats are getting flogged by 50, KO will definitely be on too.
We won't go through every single thing. Pretty much just any surprises, which it doesn't look like there is.
Nah,
looks like straight up the guts
both
for
teams
both teams.
Are pretty much. This is exactly who versed each other in the prelim last year.
Go down there to the forwards, please, Quino.
Yeah, Leota, Lindsay Smith,
Sorensen, Haas, Jensen.
That's
Look, no, it should be a good game, man.
Okay, what do you think about Dozer being 14 and Pakes starting at 9?
Yeah,
I get it. I get about Pakes coming out, going hard, and then Dozer is like just a Swiss Army knife in that spot.
Yeah, maybe that's it. It's literally Dozer being able to slot into halves or hooker that they're doing it for, maybe.
2 wingers as our 18 and 19.
Nice.
A copy. Grant Anderson. I forgot that he actually came to the club for a bit. Why wouldn't you have Blake Mozo in there somewhere?
Don't know.
Brendan Piakura must still be injured too because
Yeah, right. He's not there.
I don't.
Ricky and
I would much rather
Gretzky.
Piakura starting than Jack Goss.
Yep.
No offense, Gossy. But yeah, this is a mouth-watering clash.
Yeah, it'll be fucking good.
Everyone is going to be watching that one.
Yeah,
except for
100%,
me.
man. It's just two of the powerhouses.
Well, that
of the
prelim
comp.
last year, dude, was that maybe we're a bit too close to it? Was that one of the great finals in recent times? Like,
Fuck yeah.
fuck me. What a finish, too, by the Brisbane Broncos. Won the
yeah.
premiership the week after, by the way. Who has Beck tipped? Molly's gone Broncos.
I don't need
She
to
knows
check
what's
this
right.
one. She's tipped the fucking Broncos.
Oh,
She even looked at me. I said, "Can you put this
Wow.
in?" And she goes, "Oh, this one." I said, "That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You tip who you want." And she's grubbed me, but
rage bait,
yeah,
potentially.
potentially.
Like, I don't think it's rage bait, actually. I think it's just betting
tipping
with
the
your
head, you
brain.
reckon?
Yeah, betting
What's
with
Molly
your brain.
gone?
She's gone the Bronx too.
Yeah, right.
Betting with her brain, you
Well,
know.
she didn't want you all fucking sooky when you got
Nah,
home.
yeah, that's probably true, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to this game. It's going to be great.
Maybe I'll do the old don't tell me the result and watch the replay
Ooh.
until someone walks past and goes, Broncos are up by 50.
Yeah, yeah. So Beck's gone the Bronx. Next one. Look, this seems straightforward.
But it just isn't.
Sharks versus Titans. Surely Sharks given an absolute hiding.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Titans, Josh Hannay.
It's round one.
Round one.
Yep.
Who has Beck gone?
She has gone the Sharks, mate.
So has Molly. Yeah. So they are betting probably smartly there.
Then we have the
Tipping, sorry.
Jamal Fogarty Cup.
Well, there's a lot of cups this week.
There is plenty of cups, Jace.
Going into the Jamal
Sea
Fogarty
Eagles versus the Raiders. 4 Pines.
Pretty much split
Park.
even.
If it was Sunday at 4 Pines,
Yeah, look, that's
Sunday Ave at 4
Sunday
Pines.
Ave. You'd probably put all 5 units on Manly, in my opinion.
But I'm glad Beck's gone the Raiders here personally.
really, I'm not glad that Molly's gone the Raiders.
Oh, really?
I would have personally tipped Manly in this 100% because can we quickly go to team list?
Have a
Who
look,
is
mate.
playing 7? It is Sanders. So we got the
Ooh.
Ethans
The Ethans.
playing 6 and 7. And look, unproven Ethan Sanders is.
Yeah.
Proven Jamal Fogarty is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have tipped Manly. Molly's gone Raiders, so it doesn't matter what the fuck I think, does it, Tom?
No, it doesn't matter
really
at all,
doesn't.
Jace. And it takes the pressure off us because it's their fault.
Exactly. There's an easy blame for this. God, that's a good-looking forward pack for Canberra, though, isn't it?
It is. It's very strong.
Noah Martin.
No.
Not familiar with him.
Oh, look at the haircut on him, though.
That
Big,
is-
strong boy with a mullet.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's a leaguey cut,
Chuck,
isn't it?
chuck him in your multi, surely.
Our
Everyone's looking at
Maltese.
Huddy Young.
Yeah.
What about Noah?
Too close to the picture. Everyone's looking at Hamole and Huddy Young, and by everyone, I mean me and you.
Yeah, Ark just goes straight
Just
in to
go-
score.
Ark Ricky. Get straight in over the line.
Ark Ricky, anytime. That's a listener exclusive.
Remind me of that on Saturday too. So
I will after he scores and I forget myself.
That'll be great. Thank you.
I'll make sure of that.
Sweet.
And then I really like the look of this on a Sunday Ave. Dolphins versus Rabbitohs. Yeah. Like I said,
like this one too. The Wayne Bennett Cup.
Wayne Bennett. There's so many cups.
Look, what a weekend of cups.
Look, I've expressed that I think Rabbits will go well this year. So your cousin actually is playing
Yeah.
halfback, Ashton Ward.
Old cousin Ash.
Yeah.
Good on him.
So Ash is in. Look, that's the only question mark I have
Dude,
is the
me too.
inexperience at 7.
1 to 6.
1 to 6, and
Class.
then the forward pack man is pretty good.
Yeah, Bronson Garlic starting at 9. When did he leave Melbourne? Must have been the off season.
Yeah,
Fafita, we're keen to see how he's going to go.
yeah, mate.
I think everyone is keen to see the potential there. For
I
a
just think
return.
the left edge for the Rabbits, you've got potentially, unless they just change it. But Fafita, Latrell, Alex Johnson, Cody Walker
yeah,
on that left edge,
it's
fucking hell.
this game is actually a fucking belter to
Yeah.
wrap it up. Hey,
I'm keen.
I'm keen to see how Finns goes here. That if you just go quickly back up to that forward pack, Quino, Tom Gilbert and Tom Flegler. Flegler's been off the game for 2 years or so with that nerve in his shoulder.
Gets a start too.
I'm keen to see how the polar bear's going to go.
Surely he goes well.
Fucking
Big
oath.
banana man.
Tom Gilbert too. He spent time on the sidelines. Those two, I'm keen to see potentially in maroon this year too.
Yeah.
Because those are
fucking
two
oath.
blokes from Queensland that love
Yeah.
Queensland.
They get it.
They do get it. Fuck, they get it.
Mm.
Yeah. Who has
The hammer. I'm keen to see the hammer as
Yeah.
per usual. Electric. Surely he dives over.
Cobbo. I said it last week, I
Yep.
think, or the week before. I think he's in for a big one.
Yeah.
He's got his work cut out for him too with his edge defense.
Really intrigued by this game.
If he goes up against a serial killer as well, could have his work cut out for him. But I'm keen for it.
Who has Molly gone here, Jace?
Finns. I'm glad she has because I probably would have tipped Finns too. Just being Suncorp.
Yeah,
on a
Beck's
Sunday
gone
up.
Finns, which is good because I would have went Rabbitohs.
There you go. They get $1.80 to $2 as well. There's plenty in it for the punters this week. There's a lot in it for the punters this week. I can't stop saying it.
Fucking oath there is, mate. And how good. So that's this, the rest of this round coming up in the NRL. Obviously, can't wait for it to all be done to get our first look at every team. Next week will obviously be a big show, recapping everything we've seen, who surprised us, who didn't, and stuff like that. So look forward to all the games this week.
And
Starting with, I'm pumped just for what's gone on behind the scenes tonight.
Oh,
in the
dude.
fucking
As if
Eels
we
versus
weren't like,
Storm.
as if we didn't have a stiffy over that clash already. I was excited for it.
Yeah.
And this has just made things even spicier.
Right, so Jace, obviously the big guy isn't here.
No.
He's at work,
He is.
and he's a busy man. So he's got some punts for us, but hasn't been able to get us any recordings for the AFL. So I'll do my very best, brother.
I've got full faith in you, Tom.
To bounce off you, mate. Obviously, I'm a massive AFL guy.
Well, this is our third or fourth year of doing the podcast now.
Yeah.
And you know more AFL than you ever have.
Fucking that is true, Jace.
You don't know less. That's for fucking sure. So without further ado,
let's
we
go.
just get straight into it. And
Yep.
off the rip, we do have a sad start. Vale Dennis Cometti, the voice of a generation for the AFL, one of the greatest commentators in Australian sport, in my opinion. And yeah, just what a time and what a job he has done for the sport. That time and that period of AFL, in my opinion, although I didn't get to watch a whole lot of it live because I was really young, I think that is peak. That is the absolute peak of the AFL and what they have achieved, that mid-2000s, 90s. And yeah, if you watch any highlight, you watch anything, you can hear some of his famous calls, Dennis Cometti's voice. That is AFL. You got Ray Warren for league, Bill Laurie for the cricket, and Dennis Cometti for the AFL. Yeah, it's a very, very sad day. But look, to go into the opening round, you'll see a lot of teams pay their respects, I think.
Well, they should.
Teams
You
will
think
live.
it'd be a big thing across the board, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Being such a big
it
part
will
of the
be.
game.
Absolutely. So very sad for the AFL community and the Cometti family. But we will get into some more exciting things for the season. Opening round. We
What do you
love
got,
opening
Jace?
round. We're starting off on Thursday night. It just feels so fucking wrong that it isn't Richmond and Carlton playing. But we've got Swans and Carlton in the Charlie Curnow Cup.
Oh, another cup.
There's another cup, the Charlie Curnow Cup at the SCG Thursday night. Look, I think Swans are going to pants them.
Yep.
I think Swans are in for a massive year. Should we actually say, before we get into these fixtures, should we get into our predictions for the year? And
Yeah,
then
mate.
let them flow on into the picks for the week.
Yeah, sounds good, brother.
Right.
Look, I've got to be honest. I'll just be flying off the hip.
Nah,
but
that's all right.
you, having done a bit more analysis on it, mate, let us know what your
I've
thoughts
pretty much
are.
got the same formula that we did for league, which
Yep.
was a top four, a bit of a smoky,
Yep.
and then a player that we think, they're in for a big year.
Righto, brother.
Top four is pretty standard, I think you would say. Obviously, I'm going to have the Cattery in there. They're just a team that will consistently get top four footy forever, it feels like. I've also got Hawks, a young team on the improve, can only get better than last year, I think. Into Swans, who I also think are just way too good of a roster, way too good of a playing group for the year that they had last year. Coxies had a year with them too to build a bit more of a camaraderie. The team was never going to sit as, right there, 10th last season.
Yep.
They're only going to have an improve. A young group that they have can only get better this season and go back to how they were in 2022 when they made a grand final and got absolutely humped by the Cats. But I think they'll be a top four team this year. Swans. And then my fourth team for the top four is the Suns.
Oh.
That is another team that showed like such improvement last year under Damien Hardwick as well. The playing group has improved even more they've snagged up a first draft pick with Jamara Ugle-Hagan for chips, essentially. And Christian Petrarca, an elite level player of the competition for how many years now. That midfield is dangerous. Like Matt Rowell, Noah Anderson, and Petrarca, they are just going to run a riot this season, in my opinion. Top 4 footy is definitely on the cards for them, and I think that'll be what they're aiming for too. They just won their first final last year. They've got a Brownlow medalist. What more could they need? So that's my top 4: Cats, Hawks, Swans, Suns, in no order. Obviously, people are going to be saying, what about Lions? Lions will finish 5th and they'll win the flag. They'll go 3-peat. Lions play better footy with their backs up against the wall.
Yep.
Proved it so many times in the last few years, and I think they'll go 5th or 6th. They'll just go the long way and the hard way to the grand final again and just get it done. Would not shock me at all, especially with Lachie Neale drama and all the shit in the off-season. That's water off a duck's back for them. They've had the whole team go to Vegas and cheat, so this isn't anything in foreign territory for them. So, look, their playing group's only gotten better too. Draper, I know he's injured at the moment, but he'll add a bit of flair into that team, and Oscar Allen into the forward line. That feels like a key that they've been missing in the last couple of years, is an outright solid forward, especially since Danaher left. Your prediction, Tom? Do you have a top 4?
Yeah, Adelaide, obviously. Crows.
Yeah.
Groper's, I think he's thrown the speaker into the ocean.
You want to do an acoustic? Yeah, we'll take that.
They'll be up there, mate. Brisbane, I've got to put them in there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go Collingwood. They'll be there. And, I'm going with you with the Gold Coast. Nice. Queensland. Let's go.
No, I didn't want to include Geelong at all.
They can get fucked.
Oh, well, fuck you. Show's over. Move on.
Yeah, move on. We'll get to that later.
We will. I like it. I think Collingwood, I was actually about to mention, that kind of flows on because you put them in the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Big fall off this year, I reckon.
Big poop.
I reckon they're going to do a big shit.
Oh,
because
I think a lot of people would love to see that, wouldn't they?
A lot of people. Anyone who's not a Collingwood fan.
I know now.
Yeah, he knows. He knows what's up, this guy. They don't even need Groper.
Fuck it.
Fucking shovel your coal, mate.
Yeah. Keep us cool, can't
Yeah, please. I'll take aircon over your company. Joking. Ryan, do not hurt me. Yeah, Collingwood, I think their playing group's only going to get older and shitter.
Righto.
And look.
So they're one of your ones
I don't
that
even
you're
think
like,
top 8's
you're
on the
predicting
cards.
them to drop right off.
Yeah, predicting and wanting.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of want in that.
There is in this show, Jace. We talk from our heart a lot.
We do. And Collingwood, will probably get top 4, but I want and hope and think that they will fall out of the 8 completely. And look, I don't really have my Smoky because my Smoky is kind of the Suns. Not really a Smoky, though. I think a lot of people are thinking they're going to have a big year with the team they've got and what they've achieved at the end of last year. But player-wise, I think on big improve, follows on to the Suns again too, is Ugle-Hagan in for a massive year. If he can keep his head on a swivel and have a big turnaround here, the talent is obviously there. He's still so young. He's going to have Petrarca, he's going to have Noah Anderson, he's going to have Matt Rowell just feeding him the pill at every chance. Took Miller as well, may I add. Forgot to add him. Those 4 just feeding him the pill into that forward line every week on end.
Yeah. So
what more could you ask for?
Obviously, don't know who he is that well. So he's a forward.
He's
so
a big,
he's the
tall
one
forward.
kicking the goals.
Athletic though. He's not like, your traditional big old bulky one. He's the big goal kicker, big tall lanky.
Yep.
And lot of talent in him, but he went off the rails last year and didn't play any AFL footy. He was at the Bulldogs.
Off the rails as in?
Like a lot of alleged, but just a lot of drinking and other substances and not in a good mental state. Wasn't training with the team, was training on his own and whatnot. And so
a bit of a change of scenery.
Going to the Gold Coast.
Yeah, he'll be right out of the trouble there.
So, look, he's good. He needs to keep his head on a swivel. But look, not many people are rewarded with second chances in such a high sport.
Oh,
so
all the best for him, mate.
all the best for him. He'll probably rip the Cats apart this Friday night and just shatter my
Oh,
dreams.
for sure, mate. Yeah.
Leading into the Cats as well, another player, not improve because he's already, I think, elite level midfielder, but I think Max Holmes is in for a huge year. His running game is one of the best in the comp, I think, and I think he's only going to get better from last season. Bailey Smith, you would say, was our best midfielder, and a lot of the shine was on him. But Max Holmes, his running game, his ability is going to go through the roof this year. He is going to lead the charge for the Cats. So that's my picks. Once again, we don't really know what Groper's picks are for this year. So we're going to have to say that his top four is going to be...
Hawks will be there, surely.
Yeah. Richmond... he'll definitely have them in. He'll also probably have St Kilda, North, maybe Essendon.
Actually, they've just come through. That's them.
Yeah, Essendon, North, Richmond, and Hawks.
Yeah.
That's who he's gone for.
Yeah.
A team I actually haven't mentioned that I should that's going to be in the improve, St Kilda. They've had some big off-season pickups too, so keep an eye out on them. Look at that. We'll get into that game later, but look at the odds on that one to finish. Anyway, now let's get into the fixtures. Yeah, let's put our tips in. Has Beck done tips for this one?
Nah, bro. I just did them before. But
Molly's got her tips, and I feel like I've gotten her to do the hard work.
But here's the thing, Jace.
I could honour it.
I don't pretend like I think I know who's going to win here.
This
so
is
it pretty
true.
much is like
this is
Beck
as
doing the
good as Molly or
Fucking
Beck or Wendy
exactly,
doing
man.
them. Okay, don't sell yourself that short. But...
No, well, it is. But like, because I'll start to watch a few and I'll clue on to you boys once the season started. But first fucking round of AFL, man. Like I'm just swinging.
Look, we're all for it. Yeah, we'll take it. Yep. So, first game, as we said, for Charlie Curnow Cup, Sydney versus Carlton. I think Sydney will pants them. Molly has tipped Sydney, thank God.
Yeah, I'm with Sydney.
Beautiful. Carlton showed some grit in the preseason games, but they mean heaps, as we know. This next one, Molly has also tipped Geelong. I was obviously going to tip Geelong. Yeah. She actually is a Cats fan, Molly. I think if you asked her, she would say, I go for the Cats.
Yeah, right.
Which I'm more happy about than her saying that she would go for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Because I've got enough Broncos, mates.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, we live in central Queensland. There's a lot of people that go for the Bronx. Not many people go for Geelong in central Queensland. So it's good to have someone.
Support.
Yeah. I stowed it upon her.
Yeah, she didn't have a choice.
Yeah, I bought her shirts and, I bought her a scarf and I've taken her to some games.
Here you go, darling. Happy birthday.
I held a gun to her head and said, go for the Cats. But it's good that she's done it off her own back.
Yeah. No pressure there. Look, I was going to, but I just thought being on the Gold Coast, I've gone the Suns.
Oh, that's good. So you've left Cats out your top four and you haven't tipped them. Thanks, Tom. No, I really appreciate it.
Well, mate, I can only go with what my heart tells me.
Yeah, look, I would not be shocked and upset if we lose this one because People's First is an absolute. It's a fortitude, mate. It's
Fortress, Jace.
Fortress. That's what I'm thinking of, not fortitude. Yeah, tough to crack into, and it's going to be a tough game for the Cats. Probably going to be swimming. Going to be raining cats. And dogs, actually.
Like what you did there,
Take
mate.
that how you want. Into Saturday afternoon at the big, dangerous NG Stadium. Giants taking on Hawks. Personally, I would probably... Yeah, I'll go Hawks, actually. I would have gone Hawks. Hawks got it done in the finals last year at NG as well in a fucking great game of footy that was. Molly's gone Hawthorn.
Yeah, I've gone Hawks. This is the only one Groper sent his tip in for, and he's gone the Giants.
Yeah, which is
strange.
Yeah, strange. But look, valid. Yeah. I completely understand.
He's gone the upset.
Why he'd go that. On to our next one, Lions versus Dogs. I think this will be a fucking great game. Dogs, if they can stay healthy this year, are going to have a great roster too.
The Gabba come into it a fair bit, do you think?
I think so. I think the Gabba on a Saturday night, the back-to-back premiers... I would tip them.
Yep.
Molly has tipped the Bulldogs because, and this is the only one we have reasoning for, not the biggest fan of Lockie Neal, as you could imagine.
Right.
So that's come into play why she's tipped the Dogs.
Yeah, well, I've gone the Lions there.
Yep. Well, fair. I would have gone them too, but look, I hope she's right. I hope I get this tip right. And $2.70. Juicy.
Yeah.
Very juicy. And to finish off, we have St Kilda versus the Collie Wobbles on Sunday afternoon at the G. St Kilda get the MCG as a home game when I'm pretty sure it has been Marvel for all recent times.
Yep.
The 2010 grand final rematch. And I was hinting at it before, but St Kilda are odds-on favourites here at $1.85. Collingwood are paying $2.
Who have you gone, mate? Or has Molly gone?
I would have gone St Kilda, but Molly's fucking gone Collingwood.
I've gone
At least
Collingwood
that's
too.
the one that we've disagreed on, really, is Collingwood. But anyway,
Yep.
I would have tipped St Kilda because I think they're going to have an improved season this year. Potentially top 8 footy for St Kilda, actually.
Yeah, right.
Would not be shocked if they could. That'll be a great fixture to round out Sunday. I hope it's a close one and Collingwood gets shattered in the last quarter, actually, just to set the tempo right for the year. And then a fuck ton of teams obviously missing out on opening round. But
Now, Jace, while we're looking at these teams here, right, we've talked about the rugby league logos a little bit.
yes,
And how some have been simplified.
yeah, minimalism, mate.
Minimalism.
That Gen Z
Have
shit.
any logos changed for the AFL?
Can we scroll up, Quino? Well, not this year, no. Suns changed last year to the Oakley logo,
Yep.
which I don't think the Suns looks bad when it's yellow like it is on the left there.
Yep.
But when it's just that red on the Guernsey, it looks shit. No minimalism logos this season,
No,
I
they
think.
kept it the same.
Nah, there has been a few over the last few years. Adelaide went to a minimalistic logo last year, but I actually quite like it.
Yeah.
I
No, it's
like
pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah, nothing to report on the logo Gen Z front there, mate.
Well-
Other than Hawthorn, just full of Gen Zers. So,
Yeah. Poos and Wees.
yep, poos and wees. That's them.
How good, mate? Both codes
I'm
back.
fucking stoked. This is we spoke about the Wednesday of the sporting year and the Thursday, and it's Saturday, mate.
It's Saturday. It's the weekend.
Fucking Saturday. This weekend is Saturday, and we're going to have a lot of Saturdays for the next
Mate, and it's
6
not
to 7
only
months.
this weekend, Saturday, because of that. We got the rugby league belt on the line on Sunday.
Oh,
The BMF belt. If there's any
wow.
rugby league belt out there,
It
that's
is.
it.
It is.
Because
It
it's
is
pretty
the-
much like you're not allowed to sniff.
Yeah, well, there's no... Sniffers aren't bad motherfuckers, Tom.
Well, Jace, this is where I'm in a bit of a conundrum. So I'm not going to go through the whole card in detail and stuff, but we got Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira for the BMF belt. And the only question I've got is Charles going to make it entertaining, stand and bang because of the belt, or will he stand and bang and think, I'd rather win and try and go for a submission? Don't know. I have a
Yeah.
feeling he'll fight like he should for the BMF belt.
Now, Charles' submissions aren't necessarily not BMF worthy, though.
Yeah, but it's getting there. Like if
It's
he can
teetering in the line
if
of
he can
sniffy.
do it and quickly get it done, sweet. But like, imagine if it ends up on the ground for like fucking half a round or something,
That
and be
would be
like, no,
shit.
mate,
You
that's
don't
not
get
what
that.
the
You
league
can
belt's
win,
for.
You can win the fight, but you're not winning the belt.
No,
But
yeah. Anyway,
if he gets him in a fucking guillotine, I
like
don't
Charles
reckon
can
that'd be too
stand and
bad.
bang as well. But yeah, I just find it interesting. I never would have thought Charles, the nicest guy out of the octagon, would fight for the BMF
Yeah.
belt.
Well,
Honestly,
Gaethje's too good for a BMF belt now.
yeah.
So,
Well, Quino made a good point as well. An alpha bloke saying that he doesn't think there's much life left, Quino, in the BMF belt.
I think the belt will be gone by the end of the year.
well,
Have-
it's
only
only
having-
really been lightweight,
Only
right?
having
Yeah.
one in the one division, and yeah,
Exactly.
It's been Gaethje, Holloway.
Yeah.
Who else had it?
Dustin
Poirier.
and then Nate and Masvidal started
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And yeah,
like-
Nate Diaz.
and
God,
I've
he was
always
a
loved
bad
the
motherfucker.
I love the idea that it is just a rugby league belt.
Yeah.
But I feel like the rugby leagueness has gone from Charles here.
It's more of
in
a
there.
union belt now. It's
Yeah,
becoming a bit union-y.
sorta.
Ah.
But
Yeah, look,
anyway,
if they don't. I would hate to see the UFC force the BMF belt and force the leaguey belt into existence if
Don't-
it doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
it should
that's
feel
right.
right. You should look at it and go,
oh,
"Those
that's
are-
going to be a good
Those are
scrap.
two bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They should point to the ground of the octagon with 10 seconds left and throw them.
Mm.
Are we going to see that this weekend?
Don't know.
Don't know, but we can't rule it out yet, Tom.
No, it'll be
I'm
good.
sure. I
mate.
got faith they'll keep it. alive.
RoboCop's fighting. He's always fun to watch.
Who's RoboCop?
This big dude who sort of looks like RoboCop.
Okay, that
yeah,
makes a lot of
who
sense.
punches the fuck out of people.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be good. Raul Rosas Jr. is back, young Mexican. So
Ah,
see
yes.
how he goes.
Chiwiwi.
Yeah, Chiwiwi. Yeah, that's him. So yeah, that's pretty much it. the stuff for this weekend, but I mean, that's tied in with both codes officially being back.
Yeah, it feels
what a
right.
great weekend of just sport.
You got league back, you got AFL back. Let's put on a stink.
Yep.
A BMF stink, a leaguey stink. It
Fucking
just
oath.
feels right. And obviously, we'll get into it in the punch show, but we've got a plethora of Group 1 racing too.
Fucking oath we
Quality
do.
horses. This is Saturday,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen.
We're
I'm
officially back.
fucking pumped. We are
Not
back.
just that. Jai back in the ring this Sunday. Jai Pataya versus Brandon Glanton.
Mm-hmm.
So that is this weekend,
Sounds
I
like
believe, for the Zuffa Boxing World Championship.
Sounds like a tax attorney. Sounds like Opatai is going to smoke him.
Yeah, look,
Is he going to?
surely. I don't know. I don't know fuck all about this other guy. I'm not
Okay.
going to pretend like I do. All I know is Jai is a scary motherfucker.
is.
And I think that just because I've watched him absolutely pump everyone, that I think he's going to pump this
Yeah,
guy.
got a pretty good sense of faith in this guy.
Yeah. So, and I hope he does too. Like I just rate Jai as much as you could rate someone.
Yeah, we want an Aussie to succeed, mate.
Fucking
we want him
oath
on the
we
big
do, brother.
stage.
So,
Cruiserweight,
yeah.
right? He's cruiserweight.
Yes, mate. So it's for the World Cruiserweight Championship. Now, can you look up, Quinn, if the IBF is officially on the line here? Because early days it said it was, but then I thought I read something today just scrolling that it was up in the air. It'd just be interesting to know.
I know his ring one is, I think.
Yeah, well, let's just double check because I know it was a few weeks ago when we were talking about it earlier.
Ring magazine title
Ring
fight.
fight for, so just the ring and the Zoffa boxing cruiserweight.
So his
Remains
IBF
uncertain,
remains uncertain
deliberating.
as the IBF is deliberating.
Oh, they'd be in that thing to say, fuck, who do we side with here? Because obviously Hearn and that are against Zuffa, and there's that bit of...
So once they commit to one boxing promotion, that has to stick with it. Right?
Well, I don't know. I think just because Zuffa, and this is... I'm probably talking shit
Is this
here.
Zuffa's like inaugural?
Yeah, no,
they
they've had a
done
few other
fourth?
fight nights. I just
Okay.
don't know if they've done belts yet. Like this might be their
this is probably
first
their
belt,
big- yeah.
I think.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm just keen to see Jai fight. And yeah,
Vegas too. Has Jai
March
had
8th.
many Vegas fights recently?
Last one was in the goal.
Yeah, he's been doing a fair few on the Goldie.
That's why I feel like he's been at home recently, so this is big.
Fucking oath. So
Good on him.
that'll be pretty cool.
Bring it home, mate.
Yeah. So will that be on Paramount? Yeah. Paramount
Yeah,
Plus.
tell you
Yes.
Apex.
For free.
So yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
How far away are we from getting Paramount Plus in Australia, like UFC? Is there any update?
Another year, I reckon, bro.
Oh, awesome.
Shocking.
That's prime.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, thanks.
So there's a bit of boxing. Now, IBC, we're getting ahead there on the weekend, mate.
That's going to be
and
fucking
I can't
unreal.
fucking
Talking
wait.
about league.
I was meant to go to
Holy.
Darwin for next week. I was going to be away. The runoff hasn't started yet because it's still fucking running in. Heaps of rain. Won't go too much into that, but it's not all doom and gloom. I'm getting a later flight home Sunday, and yeah, we get the privilege of fucking sitting front row, like right against the cage pretty much, and watching these dudes swing. IBC, we've done an interview with Danny Mack as well about it if you want to hear any of that, but this sport is rugby league fighting.
It just is.
Front foot. Oh, do you want a point, mate? You keen? Yeah, man, I'm keen. Okay, let's go stand in this diamond with a beam of light shining down on us, and we will just swing.
This beam that says "punch me as hard as you."
4
fucking
2-minute
can.
rounds, square cage,
Oh, I love it.
MMA gloves.
That is going to be fucking exhilarating.
Mate, I'm so excited.
You know, the biggest rugby league stiffy
Oh,
that's
mate.
ever existed. After watching league for 3 days straight,
It's a sport for the fans,
it just
and I'm
is.
all there for it.
It's a sport
So-
for the people.
So I'm keen to fill you in on how it goes, but if it's anything like what I watched last time on TV,
Is there
it's got
any
no choice but to be
big
epic.
name, like notable?
yeah,
fighters?
Hardman's back.
He's back. That's a
Yeah.
quick turnaround, is it not?
Oh, sort of, yeah. But I suppose he's stiffed old mate in round 1 too.
True, he wouldn't have taken much damage
Nah.
at all.
Fuck all.
Fuck.
But the guy he's fighting he was a handy kickboxer and stuff. I don't know too much about him. He has
Mm-hmm.
got this highlight reel of him doing this tornado kick and knocking this guy out.
Right.
but he can't do that.
Yeah, I
No.
was going to say, so, yep, no.
But yeah, it'll be good. But the best part about this sport, man, is you don't need to be a big name for it to be prime.
No,
Just the way it's
exactly.
set up.
Probably
man.
the lesser the name, the more leaguey you are, essentially.
So yeah, she's proper leaguey stuff.
I fucking love it.
And I'm all there for it. So shout out to that. I think there's a couple of tickets still available there, but it's pretty much
I
sold
might bring
out.
Mole, actually.
Yeah,
We're in the
mate.
Goldie. We'll stop.
Well,
She'd love
Gold
that.
Coast Sports and Leisure Centre, mate, on Saturday.
beautiful.
It'd be right up Mole's alley, actually.
That's what I'm thinking. Date night, Saturday night. We were going to go out to Italian for dinner, but
Imagine saying that, oi, babe, I've got a surprise for you. You are going to
blindfold
love
and
it.
everything.
It's a
sits
new
down.
show,
You're going to love it, babe. Trust me. Oh, are we going to this theatre or something? Yeah, theatre,
yeah.
all right. Blindfold off. Woo! Bang. League. She would love that. After coming to the AFL on Friday night too.
Well, it can't really go wrong, Jace.
No, you can't.
I don't
you cannot
think.
at all.
So, yeah, that's on the biffin front for me. Now, boys, before we talk about a captaincy, unless you got too much else to talk about, Jace, in the sporting front.
That is all I have.
Now, as Reggies, boys, we talk a few times about halftime sprays, and full-time sprays, and just coach sprays, the greatest sprays of all time. We've highlighted them on the show. We've listened to them. Now, I think something's just happened, and it might be the greatest or biggest spray of any podcast I've ever heard.
I agree.
Now,
it is unmatched.
We're talking about Stuart McGill here. Now, this is
if you live under a rock.
Yeah, you would have seen it if you're in this sort of space on the socials and that. But what we're going to do here, we're just going to listen to the Stuart McGill podcast meltdown here and see what you reckon. And we'll rate it amongst the all-time sprays that we've heard together.
A lot about 2018. I said it a few years ago, but I do think the sexist treatment of Candace Warner from the South African crowds went way over the line. Going in with Sonny Bill William Maas to try and taunt Warner is low. That is low behaviour. It's targeting his wife, which I think is pretty poor. And I think, they can go pretty low.
Well, I think it's pretty low talking about it for starters. Manners, so I think, you didn't need to go into details there. I think that's shit. You're a fucking idiot.
Why?
You shouldn't go into details about things like this because you're doing exactly the same as the crowd. Okay?
No,
No, you are.
Because they were taunting
Listen
him.
to me now.
Yeah.
You've raised exactly the same issues.
Yeah.
You're saying the same thing that they did, and that is shit. So we're not going to talk about that anymore. If we're going to talk about issues to do with one particular player, we can say that they've talked about personal issues relating to that player. If you repeat,
that's issue.
No,
that's fair.
No, I'm right, mate.
No, they said that's fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
But
and
I wanted to draw the example of what they wore.
What I want you to do right this minute, because otherwise this is going to be a very, very short-lived relationship. You need to respect players and their families a lot more than you do at the moment.
I do respect them. That's why. I
you
feel
did exactly the same as
but
the
I feel
South African
sorry for
crowd.
her being targeted.
Listen, mate. She's a friend. Listen, she's a friend of mine as well.
I feel sorry for her.
Listen, I feel sorry for you because you're obviously so pig-headed
Why are you
that you
missing the
do
point?
not because you do not realise that you said exactly the same thing as the South African crowd.
I didn't bring anything
exactly
up.
the same.
I didn't bring anything up.
You did.
I didn't go into details.
You are a moron. Continue. Next topic.
All right, next topic. Fair enough. All right, now moving to the Bangladesh tour.
And if you cut that out, it's the last time I ever worked with you.
I won't cut it out at all. I'll leave it in. But I just think you're missing.
Move on.
You're missing what I'm trying to say. Because I think
move on.
I'm trying to
move on.
Warner some.
Move on.
Warner some
move
grace. On. Warner some grace.
Listen, you muppet. When I say move on, I'm not talking. I'm not saying keep talking about something.
But it's my show.
Move on.
It's my show as well. I can keep talking.
Go on, keep talking.
I will keep talking.
Go on, keep talking.
No, I want to move on to the Bangladesh stuff.
Good.
All right. So it's a good blow up. They've announced that Australia have announced they'll be going to Bangladesh up to the north for 3 tests.
Right.
You look really upset.
I am upset with you. Move on.
Okay. Well, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. Not that, just why you're upset.
You're a joke, mate. Move on. Move on.
Well, you seem very irritable.
Yeah, mate. Look, I may jump across the mic in any second.
Just what you need. So Australia are going up north to Bangladesh for 2 test matches. Actually, you know what? That's it for this episode. Thanks for joining us. Yep, absolutely.
Cool. That's
Thanks
great.
for joining us.
Right.
I just want to see what happens here.
You gotta be really fucking careful, mate.
Oh.
And then, so they've posted it themselves.
Yeah, well, obviously he said you have to post that. Like McGill wanted it posted.
Wow.
Now, there's so many ways you can go about, like, not being happy with that. Like, obviously without spraying, man. Actually,
Dude.
is that the biggest?
That's the
surely
biggest
that is
blow
the
up.
biggest literal angry blow up.
Oh, proper.
I
Just
think
off the cuff. It like seems so
unprovoked. I completely agree with Menes, I think they said in there. I'm not familiar with who he is. He's probably a figure in the cricketing space. Yeah, Menes. Look, not warranted at all, mate.
Look, I can.
I probably would be
hear-
trembling too if Stewie was shaking behind the mic telling me to move on.
Oh, I think it's one of those things where, look, I can understand where it's coming from, as in, you probably didn't need to go into the juicy details and maybe bring up exactly what happened in the past, but everyone knows what happened. You can't say he was doing the same as the crowd, because he was saying he
said it was too far.
Yeah, he said it wasn't on. Like, what happened, and then has absolutely been
just leveled
Pizzled.
him like a
Pizzled.
primary school teacher.
like a
talking
bully,
down.
like as in proper not.
Just
Holy-
move on.
This
Will be a short-lived relationship.
So yeah,
Look,
one of the all-time sprays.
whether
there.
it was warranted or not, entertainment-wise, I'm pretty grateful for it.
Well,
thanks,
look, I
Stuart.
think they've got some views there.
They really have. There's no such thing
Menes-
as bad publicity.
Yeah.
But
Holy fuck.
wow, just the first time I watched that, I literally thought, "What the fuck?
What is
Stuart?"
going?
And Menes has hit the nail on the head. He's like, "Yeah, this is exactly what you need, Stuart." So he's been in the media for a few wrong reasons. So just add that to the list.
Man. Like,
mate-
you have to have some dramas
Yeah.
going on to,
Well, I'd
to
be pretty-
snap that quickly.
You'd be pretty upset if you were just Shane Warne's bridesmaid for your entire career. Could have been anything, but sat behind the great late Shane Warne.
Amongst some other things that's happened to him.
Yeah, look, I probably wouldn't say this to Stuart's face either, just by his reaction off that.
It's just one of those things, that you just go, fuck, there's a bit going on there. And
Clearly.
look, fair enough. If he had just been like, mate, I don't think it's real classy to bring up the details of the past. Let's leave that out. There's heaps of ways that you could,
Yeah.
what's the word?
Mediate?
Yeah, or say
Delegate?
that you think that
Yeah.
was the wrong thing to do. That was just such an aggressive.
That he was red. He
Bro.
literally turned into an heirloom tomato. He was going to erupt.
So yeah, one of the great
Wow.
sprays there from
Now, I have,
Stuart McGill.
yeah. In terms of we spoke about coach sprays and whatnot, I think you could put that up there with go and fuck yourself, fellas.
And it might be recency bias, but for me, that's number one of podcast sprays that I've heard.
I don't know if I've heard many others.
Like literally not
Pointing.
because a lot of
This-
time podcast
that, when he had it
sprays-
against the mic stand, shaking.
A lot of the time, podcast sprays is spraying someone who isn't sitting with you, especially
Correct.
a two-person one. That'd
That's
be like
right.
me,
There's
Jace, right now. Like you're like, or me when I said, Panthers 13+. That'd be
Move
like you
on.
going, fuck you.
Move!
mate.
Don't you fucking say that.
Stop.
That
Move
is-
on.
Yeah, that is like, look, we've Barb's has probably copped it from Groper, but like you said, it's just one-on-one.
And then
two
Stewie
blokes
being
sitting
the
there.
one to be like, you aren't cutting that out.
Yeah, and keep it in. He probably has edited it and posted it himself.
Oh, mate.
Look, I completely understand too why Menes has just called the episode. How can you come back from that? What do you do?
Bit awkward, maybe?
Just a tad awkward?
Holy fuck.
Fucking hell.
So anyway, there you go. There's
Great
one
for
of
the game.
Yeah, it's one of the great sprays
Great
there.
for the game. Thank you, Stuart.
Yeah.
Keeping yourself relevant there too, mate. Thank you very much.
Good stuff. Jace, have you got any other sports you want to
No,
cover?
that's it. I'm glad we covered that though.
Like Groper obviously covers a lot of the exotics.
Yeah, look, I don't know what motorsports on this weekend. Don't care.
No.
Sorry, people.
We'll get back to that though, mate. What we need to cover though is the CTC Captain of the Week. Get on to Country Trucker Caps. CountryCompanies.com is where you go to cop them. CountryTruckerCaps.com is where you go to design your very own. Mate, who are you thinking?
Well, I feel like it's only right. If you're going to give it to one, you got to give it to both because it's been a sad week for horse racing and AFL. We haven't mentioned it yet because of the punch show, but Varley, Maccabi Diva.
Yes, that's fucking terrible.
We're going to hear it in the punch show intro too, and it's in the normal intro as well, I believe.
Big
Yeah,
part, always been a part of the show.
Champion becomes a legend.
Was painted behind us in the
Painted
old
behind
studio.
us. Like, it's such a crucial part of the show and
Mate,
what we've built. 3 Melbourne Cups.
To be honest, Maccabi Diva, I think, not being like I'm not going to sit here and carry on saying I've been punting since a little age and the oldies are always into it. Like, I've been loving it the last couple of years, but I still remember Maccabi Diva was the first horse name that I knew purely because at school, everyone stopped. They wheeled the TV in and plugged it in, and you all got to stop and watch the race, and that's when Maccabi Diva, I think I was year 6, I reckon it would have been, was one of the years where she won one of her 3, and I'll always remember Maccabi Diva because of those times.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I didn't have the pleasure of getting to watch her, obviously, in real time. I wasn't alive yet, but yeah, you just have to appreciate greatness. I think you ask any punter in Australia, and they're going to talk about the greats. They're saying Black Caviar, they're saying Maccabi Diva, 3 Melbourne Cups. There will never be another horse to do it again. No. Did I mention she won 3 Melbourne Cups? By the way?
Mate, it's pretty good, eh?
One of the greats. That intro is just going to feel a little bit more special now. But
yeah, so those two, mate.
Yeah, it has to be right. Dennis Cometti, one of the greats and one of the voices of a generation for the AFL. Yep. And Maccabi Diva, one of the greatest Australian racehorses ever, period.
Yep.
Valet to them both.
Fucking oath. Ah, sweet, mate. Well, if you don't have anything left, Jace, I think it's time to have a punt with our Nedley little orange mates.
Have a fucking punt. Cannot wait.
Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Welcome to the Punt Show. And I want to give a massive shout out to the best bookie on the planet, and that is Neds.
It's not even
orange mate.
It's not even opinion based, Tom. It's
just a fact.
It's just a fact.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar, going, who's Neds? What's Neds? Why do they sponsor the show? Because they are the greatest bookie on earth. And you want to download that little orange app from the App Store,
get in the group,
whatever it is, the Google Play Store. Sign up, get in the group. The Reggies is the code. One word. It's a chance for us to share all of our bets, some good chat. Like we were saying in the sports show, it's Saturday. It is the Saturday, and there's going to be that much and a plethora to pick from with the AFL, League, Group 1 racing. How bloody good.
And if you had have gone in there and followed a few bets last week, if you had have followed Keto's, he pulled his multi off, which pains me to say.
It really
the listeners as well got up with a really good bet. They were all in there. And obviously anyone who bet on Observer in the Group 1 got a win there,
winnings. Mate. So, yeah, look, we're not short of winnings at the moment. We've started the year. It's been spread out across the segments, but we are.
The boys are getting their eyes in.
Yeah, and I'm sure Groper will do a check on the leaderboard soon and a bit of an update, which will be good to see. But, boys, we're chipping away. Some chipping bigger chunks than others.
Yeah.
But that's in his nature, isn't it, Benjamin Keating?
And obviously we touched on Maccabi Diva in the sports show. But, yeah, just wanted to say again, it's a shame to see her go. How old was she? She was 20-something, eh?
Yep, it would have been
had a good run.
Well, yeah, what would imagine? Oh, I quickly just checked, and rather than
let's have a look.
Renault's doing it rather than sitting here, me dribbling and guessing. 99, so yep, 27, 26.
26. I feel like that's all right for a horse.
That is, that is
still sad.
It doesn't make it any less sad at all, but that is a good. She's had a great knock.
Fucking oath.
Good sin. And
what a champion of a horse.
Champion became a legend. Would have had a great time in the paddock after some illustrious wins too, but
bloody oath.
Glorious.
Now, on the other horse front, Jace, Zamoya Butts put a thing in the group just today, mate, and Zamoya's had a run around with some blinkers on, and he's happy with how he reacted to that. So it's a pretty good sign.
Very much so. I thought, in my humble opinion, that it looked quite good too. He looked like he strided out well.
Yeah, so
obviously he hadn't freaked out with blinkers, which is what Button's getting at.
Which we'll get to more so. But yeah, I just thought we'd let you know that Zamoya is up in Bowen with TBR Racing and is getting into his work.
And if he's responding well to the blinkers, is a pretty good indication of, that's not a play on words either, an indication of third up and peaking.
Oh, third up and.
So, look, keep your eyes and ears peeled for that.
Yeah, because we'll let you know all about it. Now, before we carry on for too much longer, I think we just get straight into it, mate.
Let's do it.
Starting with Group 1 racing, where
Group
are we
1
heading,
racing.
Chase, for the Group 1?
We are going to go to Flemington on Saturday. Like we mentioned before, there is an absolute plethora to pick from, but we're going to go the All-Star Mile. So mile, 1,600 metres. We have some great horses in here, some with a point to prove after average first up starts. I'm not going to ramble on too much because there is a bloke.
Yeah, we're
who
going to work
knows a lot
smarter,
more-
not harder,
A
Jace.
lot more than me. So I'm going to sit back and let Tom Barbary take this one away.
Righto, Reggies. Group 1 time. Now, the All-Star Mile at Flemington. Fucking hell, what a race. Tom Kitten, Buckaroo, Evaporate. Pride of Jenny back again. Fuck off, Jenny. Steffi Magnetica, Treasure of the Moment. Look, this Treasure of the Moment, the horse we thought she would be. Could you say she's been disappointing? I think so.
Yes.
Albeit, she's running against the best horses in Australia. Let's not forget she did finish placed in a Cox Plate behind Via Sistina. Just from the draw, she's going to come across and probably lead them up. Obviously, Pride of Jenny's there too from 2, so she'll be trying to sit outside Pride of Jenny, I should say. But we all know how I feel about her. Boys, I really like the top weight Tom Kitten, and I also like the 4 Evaporate. Evaporate's a second up specialist. Had 4 starts, 2 wins, and a second. Very good form at the trip. 5 starts, 3 wins, and 2 seconds. Along with Tom Kitten, like his form at the distance is not stellar, but he has trialled fairly well, and he was terrific first up. I think they hold the key to this race. If sort of, Pride of Jenny does what Pride of Jenny does, probably you want to find something that's going to come from back, and that could play into the hands of something like Antino or like a Lucy. So, yeah, I'm just sort of unsure where to go here. It's then again, do you throw Buckaroo in? So it's a fucking deep race, boys, and just the way they're going to go, like I say, they'll go like cut cats for the first sort of, 1,000 metres. And if there's any chink in Pride of Jenny's armour, I think Buckaroo might be the one storming over the top late. So I'm going to have all 5 units, the 2 Buckaroo.
Nice.
Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punch.
Buckaroo.
Yeah. You can make a case for
Fucking oath, man. It's hard.
anything in this race.
It's hard.
Early in their preps too, so it is really tough.
Should we hear from Butts?
Yeah, we'll stick with parliamentary procedure.
Yeah.
Reggies, TBR here. This week for the Group 1 segment, the All-Star Mile. Cracking race, this. Flemington Race 7. Tom Kitten found the winner's stall last time. Can be a little bit hit and miss about winning, but he's always thereabouts. So I've gone Tom Kitten top 3 into Buckaroo top 4. Did you see him hitting the line along the fence last start? Very, very good run. He's 1 second up before over 1,600, and last time he ran second to Sir Delia's second up. So I like him top 4. Same race multi, 5 units. $5.40 for them two to return 27 units. Good luck, happy punning, and remember, the Moya, Zamoya.
Nice, Butts.
Do not mind it at all. Should we just take it away with yours, Tom?
Yeah, mate.
You pretty confident with yours?
No. Nah, but I've
Me
just gone
neither.
with me. This is when, if I have no fucking idea, I just think about if there's anything that means a bit to me.
What means the most to you, Tom?
Queensland does, Jace.
Ah,
Now, there's a horse in this race that's a Queenslander, Antino, and I'm purely going because of that. Plus, it's a good horse. Like, it let us down last year in the pot.
It did.
But it has got, it's got some ability there. It comes from the back.
barrier 1 as well.
And look, I just think $12 a win, $3.40 a place. I'm going to have 2 units a win and 3 units a place. Plus, I just think no one else is going to have a look at it and back it in. And I just think in these races, the Group 1s, how often do you see something you don't think should win?
Yeah, exactly. In a race like this too, where it feels like the Group 1s to start so far, your Autumn Glows, Observer, like we saw last week, 10 Tyrus, these favourites that are, you know, sub $3 that are just racing like freaks, like they are. This is the first one that, well, other than we had the Group 1 that we bet on, which was the Blue Diamond, I think it was.
Yeah.
With the 2-year-olds. This one is some big names, and you can just make a case for all of them.
Yep.
And I just go, off the back of that, I'm so unbelievably stumped. I think this is the hardest one I've had to pick from yet.
Yeah.
Because
it
I
is
go,
hard,
treasure the moment. I backed first up. Barb's is on the money with, is it disappointing? Is it the horse that we expected? What if it goes, you know what, just took a bit to get into this prep, can do what it has showed us, $5.50. I really like Buckaroo after its last start too. Now it's up at 1,600 metres. And he also nailed the head on. Pride of Jenny is going to set the pace. Buckaroo can come from the back. And then Pride of Jenny too, though. Like,
what are you going?
That fucker. I said and I swore to never back her ever again.
Oh, no way. You want Jenny? Jenny!
Nah, I'm not. I'm going to go Buckaroo.
Yep.
I'm going to go all 5 units on Buckaroo at 750. Completely off the cuff here. Jenny.
Oh, Jenny.
If Jenny wins, it's going to kill me. But if I back Jenny and she didn't win, I'd be even more upset.
And you shouldn't hate a horse that
much.
I
shouldn't be backing a horse out of like anger.
Yeah.
Should I?
Nah. It's just trying its best.
Yeah, it is. And maybe if you're getting a bit better odds, but $3.90 the favourite. I don't know. Buckaroo at $7.50. I think it'll only improve. 1,600. We'll appreciate. Zara on board too. That's what you like to see. So, all 5 units. Buckaroo, $7.50.
Nice, brother. Gropes?
Yes.
And then we'll go the olds.
We'll finally hear from Groper after about an hour and a half.
Reggies Group 1 racing. We had 4 of them to choose from across Melbourne and Sydney this weekend, and we settled on the All-Star Mile, which I'm thrilled about. It's going to be a fascinating race. Anytime you have Pride of Jenny in the race, it is fascinating, whether I like it or not, which we all know I don't. It's still fascinating. So it's really a flip of the coin with her, isn't it? On which Pride of Jenny will turn up on the day. Because if you have a look at her last 4 starts, she's run 8th, 1st, 7th, 1st. They're the last 4.
Yeah.
And the 2 victories have been by a margin and doesn't look like getting beaten ever again. But then she'll come out next time and it'll be no good. So it's just a matter of which Jenny you're going to get, mate. Really. And then past her, if you don't get the Jenny that wins by 5 lengths, then it's anybody's race. Tom Kitten and Buckaroo are the pick of the males for me, and then Steffi Magnetica and Treasure the Moment down the bottom. Treasure the Moment, oh man, I want to back her so badly because I just think that she is the best horse in the race, but maybe she's not anymore. Maybe that 3-year-old form is going to be 3-year-old form forever, and she may not find it. Again against the older horses. So I don't know, man. I think I'm going to go with Steffi. I tossed up between Treasure and Steffi, but I'm going to go with Steffi Magnetica, second up, 1,600 metres. It is a bit of a punt because it is second up, and normally she does take a little bit to get into her work, but Bjorn Baker wouldn't place her here if she wasn't there to win. So I'm going to have 5 units. Steffi Magnetica in the All-Star Mile at $7 right now, and let's hope I can get a victory.
Nice, spreading it around a bit. So like he's saying with Jenny, if you're going with Forrest Gump, you're either pre-age Jenny or post-age Jenny, and you just don't know which one you're going to get.
You don't know which one you're going to get. Yeah, and it's first up too. First up form, not fucking bad at all. That's what scares me, is that it's had a spell, we've forgotten about her, comes out, bangarang.
We will see. Groper on Steffi.
Steffi, I would not have picked that for Gropes, but anyway.
He does like Steffi. He's gone her a few times.
Yeah, I saw it in this race with a few of the other horses, maybe not. Huey Bowman on board too. That's a name we don't see
man, you can make a case for fucking nearly all of them.
Dead set. Absolutely. Sabaj, great horse. Will the distance be too much of a trouble? Probably, and that's why it's paying $21. But fucking can do it. great Victorian horse. Yeah, look, even Pikey's come over on Watch Me Rock. He's your best mate, isn't he?
Yeah, pest of the West. Right, old boys.
Dog.
Oh, dog. Dog.
Righto, we've lined it up perfectly this week because Rockhampton Race 3 is the Reggies podcast race.
Yeah.
We are back. After, what was it, back-to-back backings
we had
of Pauline.
Yep.
We
First
have
and a second.
gone here with, I guess you could say, a bit of omen. Tom, who are we going?
Well, there's one in the race called Tough One, but we're not going on $1.35 favourite.
It's not in our blood.
So there's one in the race called Legends Told, and it all depends on what happens. This might be told.
It might. The name might live up to it.
Yeah,
So
Legends Told
we
about
think
this
it
bet,
will.
maybe.
Legends
Who
told
knows?
about the bet at $6.
And who's it
Rockhampton
trained by,
Race 3. Amber Booty, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think it'd be a good assumption to say that it's a relative of Ken Booty.
Surely.
Who has helped make this race named after the podcast. Shout out to Love a Greyhound organisation too.
Yep.
Selfless organisation, ran out of Southeast Queensland and Central Queensland.
Yep.
Helping-
Rehoming ex-racing greyhounds.
That's right.
All about it.
I think we need to go to Sky 2.
Here we go.
Yes, we
Righto.
do.
Now, which box are we out of here? Box 3
3.
we are. Paying $6.
Ooh, I do not like that the favourite has space there, but hey, what do you know? Fernando Bale in this race, isn't he just absolutely everywhere? Reggie's podcast, good. Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, how
That's good.
good's that?
It's
Thanks.
good to hear.
Yeah, good
Thanks,
rating there.
Rockhampton.
Well, actually, I'm glad it doesn't say soft.
Nah, Reggie's podcast, shit.
Heavy.
Oh, boy.
Well, they're not even there yet.
No, it's not. We also did notice that in the race after this,
Yeah.
Pauline.
Look, we were like, look, she didn't win last week. We can't just keep backing
No.
Pauline.
We
every
couldn't
time.
go.
Look, we might even check on it next race just as a.
I might have a little bit on it personally.
Yeah.
But we couldn't. We said we can't go against Pauline, but we're not in the same race, so we're technically not going against her. But
They're
look,
about to get loaded in here.
they
Yeah,
give
so
'em a good
vacant
pad,
box,
give 'em a
like
good
Jay
rub.
said, outside of the favourite. Not great.
But hopefully that means 4 drifts wide, and then we can have a bit more space
Yeah,
as well in the 3. That's I'm trying to be glass half full Groper here, mate.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, in his absence,
Yeah. Well, he is a positive ray of sunshine.
he is, especially when he's on night shift too.
Oh,
Just
what do
get
you
him
think?
in.
What do you think your old man's going to go in the Group 1?
I think he will probably start with fucking Jenny.
Yeah,
and then
probably.
he'll end up going Antino.
Yeah.
I think he's
Hope
going to go
not.
something
I
double.
hope no one else goes Antino. Oh, Keto will go Antino.
He loves a Queenslander horse.
I
Doesn't
reckon
he?
he
Keto
will.
will go Antino, but he'll go in a 5-leg multi, so you'll be all right.
Righto, here we go. Green light is on.
Green light racing.
We are ready
Can you
to
see that
ping.
fine, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, we have pinged too.
Oh, we have pinged.
Go on,
Oi.
legend.
Oi.
Okay.
Right. This is good so far.
Well, look at the 4, man.
This is good so far.
Come
The
on, legend.
4 is at the back. The legend is at
to the front.
Come on.
Get to
Just
that rail.
hold on.
Go the
Hold
3.
on. Come on.
Go, legend.
Kick.
Go,
Kick.
legend.
Kick. Keep going. Keep going. Go.
Yes! Yes! That was
Double.
shit.
Yes.
Double.
Come on. How good is
Legends
that?
have been told.
Woo!
Oh my God, what a win. Just
How
pinged and pinged.
Yeah.
The 4 could not have jumped any fucking worse.
That is just great stuff.
Oh my God.
We're on there.
We're
Legends
back.
told. You can tell some legends about that bet.
Well,
up against.
we are going to tell legends about it. We've told these legends about it that have been
Mate,
listening.
We did tell them.
Speaking of legends, I just won that bet on Neds.
Yeah. Oh, Jace. Same. Me too.
Did you, Quinn?
No, I didn't
Well,
get on.
fuck off then.
Well, that's great.
That is great.
That's a great little morale booster.
Fucking hell, we need that. That's 2 from 3 this year for
Yeah.
greyhounds, by the way.
Going well.
We know how to. We know how to bet
well,
on
we're figuring
greyhounds.
it out, Jace. It only took 2 years, mate.
You know what we should have done?
What's that?
Should have multied her into Pauline.
I should have loaded it, is what I should have done.
Well, you're gonna have winnings in your Neds account now.
Well, I will, mate. Yeah.
Great
Great
way to
stuff. That
finish
was a nice watch.
That was just led and just won.
Yeah, love that.
Fucking well done, legends told.
Cool.
Who
All right,
do we
well,
have?
let's- Yeah.
Old people.
Yeah. Old man.
Reginald, Group 1 Racing, All-Star Mile. Keto's very confident. Number 11, Alika Lucy, has returned from a spell in great order. The former top liner as a 3-year-old in New Zealand. Hasn't set the world on fire first couple of campaigns in Australia, but I think Mr. Waller will have her primed for this. $14 represents value. I'll have all 5 units on our Nedley app. Until next week, happy punting. Stay safe.
Nice. He stayed away from Antino. I love that.
Yes, we were very wrong with that prediction, but has
As
gone,
we are a lot of the time.
That's right. But he has gone something with some odds, which is not a shock.
Nope.
Which
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rocket Truffies, raring to go. Group 1, Flemington, Race 7, the All-Star Mile. Boys, I'm on the same race multi. Horse 2, Buckaroo. Horse 9, Steffi Magnetica. And Horse 1, Tom Kitten. All horses to run top 4. Let's go 5 units at $11. Only on Neds. Jump on it, stay hard.
Yeah, copy. Can happen. It's pretty smart leaving one for because surely Jenny is in the top sort of 5, you'd think.
I just think my logic with that bet, as we were discussing before, you either put Jenny to win or you don't put it in anything. You know what I mean? I don't think Jenny's going to get a second or a third. So if you really wanted odds, just back her to win. But
sweet.
He is really getting stuck into his same race multi-work in the Group 1s, isn't he, Rocket?
He's loving it.
He's loving it.
Pedro?
You got to pay your dads, mate.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Tech error.
Technical issues on Quinn's behalf.
It's all my fault.
It's all his fault. For some reason, I can't send it through to him. So I'm going to analog it through my phone.
Yeah. So cop that. Regginess.
Righto, Group 1 Racing, All-Star Mile, what a race, Flemington Race 7. Fuck, these horses are awesome. There we go. Yeah, so I am going to find some value and in a couple of horses that I fucking do love. So I am going to do a nice little same race multi. Tom Kitten and Buckaroo, both top 3. That's it.
Yeah.
The other lot can smash each other out. Prodigy will get ran down. Tom Kitten and Buckaroo down the outside. Yep. $7.75.
Cool.
I'll have 5 minutes on that little multi. Righto, lads. Let's go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, there's something in that.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
nice.
don't mind that at all.
Bloody oath.
Well,
that's Group 1 racing.
You got your wish, Tom. No one's on Antino.
Yeah.
No
Look,
one.
it's obviously a long shot, but I mean, at least you're on a long shot by yourself. It's glory, isn't it? If it wins.
It really is. I honestly thought we'd be a bit more spread of people just backing on the nose, but a lot of people have gone multis there.
Which makes sense with that many good horses, just to pick a couple you like to finish up the top end.
Exciting race. Like Groper said, anything with Jenny in it makes it an exciting race. You're sitting there just going, how she runs just depicts everything.
Well, this is similar to like how you'd look at the best game of footy for the round, isn't it? Or like a top level, anything with sport. Like you look at that lineup and you just pumped to just watch it.
Yeah.
You just want to watch the race. It's the best of the best.
Just as a lover of horse racing, not just because you have money on the race.
Yeah.
You're just intrigued to see who is going to perform. I personally think the mile distance too is the perfect 1,600 metres for racing. You're getting quality horses and just a good idea of how...
Right up the guts.
Like sprint races, exciting, yes, but so much can happen in such a quick time. Anything over 2,000 can be a bit of a drag, in my opinion, with my, my Gen Z short attention span. But I just love the mile. I love the 1,600 metre distance races. Anywho.
Good stuff. Right, well, B1 versus B2.
Who do we have? Who is B1 at the moment?
Baton.
Is it Baton?
Baton. So we will hear from the reigning.
We'll hear from
not
him.
reigning.
No, he's
but the
not
current.
reigning. But he's a former champion.
Yeah.
He's the trainer.
Current
of
B1.
Zamoya. And he's the father of Tom Barbary.
Yeah.
Reggies, B1 button here for this week's tips. This week, I'm stepping off with a 5-leg multi because we know I'm a slut for a multi.
I'm glad I'm not doing
I've gone to Randwick, race 5, number 3, Beedman, the place. Into Randwick, race 7, number 1, Geeky Kick, the place. Into Randwick, race 8, number 9, She's an Alibi, the place. Into Randwick, race 9, number 7, Lady Shenandoah, the place. Into the best bet of the day, Flemington Race 9, number 2, 10 Tyrus. The win, 5 units on that at $7.93 to win $39.68. That'll do for me this week. The big Gerv's back behind me. I've got the blinkers on, can't see him. Happy days there. Little tip on Zamoya. Had a gallop this morning with the blinkers on, went unreal. Very, very happy with how he went. Showed a clean pair of heels to the horse he was working with, so that's a bit exciting. Looks like he'll go to the races on either the 15th or the 19th of March. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, Zamoya.
Oh, yeah!
That is what you want to hear from your trainer and great friend of the show.
Oh, I love hearing that from the trainer and great friend of the show.
Fucking oath.
How
great
good
stuff.
Sweet. Yeah, so he's gone the 5-legger, but not a rogue one. Like, he's gone, these horses, a lot of them could win, gone the place, and then he's just put his confident one at the end. I like it.
Yeah, 10 Taurus, I think, will be in a lot of multis this weekend too. And by a lot, I mean me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look, not a bad shout. And I honestly think, looking over the last few weekends, if you want a favourite bash multis, it's worked.
Yeah.
It really has worked. There has not been some crazy roughies yet. So, good shout, Button. Good shout.
Should we hear from his fuck trophy?
Yes, let's hear from his little lad.
Rattle Reginald's B2 Barbary back again. Were we stiff last week, lads? Yeah, we were stiffer than the week before, considering I didn't stick fat to the cunt that I tipped the week before. It raced again. It raced and it fucking won. But anyway, we won't go crying over what could have been, lads. I've gone to Melbourne the first couple of weeks of the season. It hasn't panned out for me. So, considering on Barb's the Brisbane Horseman, I'll be coming back to Brisbane. Well, 2 Brisbane legs and a third in Sydney. We're going to have a little 3-leg multi, boys, a place win-win multi, and it's going to go as follows. Listen up. Eagle Farm Race 4, number 13, Creativity Miss for Jim Mason. Butts tipped it the other week on the show. It got the coin running second. You had a place bet on it, and I think it should go awfully hard to running a place again. All up, Randwick Race 8, number 9, she's Alibi in the Randwick Guineas. I think she's a top-class filly with X Factor, and be rooting for the old boss to get another Group 1 victory next to his name, and I think she was super first up, goes there in good order, and I think she'll be very hard to beat, especially with the weight relief against the Colts. And then I'm going to round it out, Eagle Farm Race 9, number 6, Facundo for Kelly Sweeter. Kel's really starting to hit his straps again, the team's flying. And I think this horse has got a lot of upside. He's in the right race, and I think should be going very, very close to winning. So that's Eagle Farm Race 4, number 13, Creativity Miss the place. Randwick Race 8, number 9, she's an Alibi to win. And Eagle Farm Race 9, number 6, Facundo to win. And our little orange mate is going to give us $27.60 at the time of recording for that one, don't you mind? And hopefully I'll go right on by old B fucking one McButton. Anyway, lads, keep it stiff. Happy punning.
Nice. He's having a crack.
Yeah, he's
Love
gone
that.
big early too.
Love it.
Only 2 legs though, mate. Anything can happen.
I think it's 3, isn't it?
It
Place
was-
and 2 wins.
Oh, sorry.
Pretty sure.
Shows how attentive I was.
That's all right. Couple of multis from the boys.
Yeah,
in the
don't
B1
mind it. 5
segment.
legger against the 3.
Love it.
Love it.
Good
well
stuff.
done, lads. What should we...
Champs.
Champs.
On to the champs now. Green Curry Birdcage has pulled off a ripper multi here for the listeners.
He has.
Well done, mate.
He's got him off to a bang.
Yes.
And more importantly, he gets to return to his spot. He's earned it.
He is back.
He is back.
Let's hear from Green Curry Birdcage.
He's got the honours.
Singing, oi, oi, yippee, yippee, oi. Singing, oi, oi, yippee, yippee, oi. Reggies, how good is punting? I said at the start of the week that I was going to trout off, and you better believe I'm going to trout because you said you'd hope that I couldn't punt, but I just proved you wrong, and I bet that print clip sounded extra fucking good. But anyway, enough of that, enough of the trouting. Let's get on to punting. We're going to go to the NRL. We're going to start with a 4-leg anytime try score on multi. I'm going to start Thursday night with the Storm versus the Eels, and if there's one thing I've learned, it is this, boys. You don't punt on Thursday nights. Old mate should have known better, and that's why we're going to go to Friday night. We're going to start with the Broncos versus the Panthers. We're going to go with Gemmitt Shibazaki and Paul Alamonte to score, and then we're going to head to the Sharks versus the Titans, and we're going to have Sione Katoa and Kale Idu for a 4-leg anytime try score on multi, and that'll give me $20.66 at the time of recording, and I'll have 3 units on that, please. And then with my last 2 units, we're gonna go to the AFL. We're gonna have a 4-leg same game multi. We're gonna have Aaron Norton to score 2 goals, Charlie Cameron to score 2 goals, Lockie Neal to have 25 plus disposals, and Marcus Bontempelli to have 25 plus disposals. That'll give me $9.03 at the time of recording. I'll have 2 units on that. Thank you, boys. And Groper, mate, if you don't want to give me an invoice for the plug last week, just make sure you send me the contract for being a regular on the show when I win next week and I talk to you.
Oh.
Anyways, boys, up the Reggies. Let's fucking go.
Oh, good stuff, Toy. Well
you can
done,
tell
mate.
he's an experienced man behind a microphone.
Yeah, he can
by
talk.
The way. He can yarn. I really like that AFL bet too.
Yeah?
Just 4 legs, simple, but you're getting good odds.
Confidence is up there.
Confidence is up.
And it should be.
Yeah.
Fucking
That
great betting.
fly.
Good job, mate. Yeah,
Just
we got a
pick-
fly in here.
And now he's got his guts squished everywhere.
Oh, great work. Redman is
Just
on.
fucking
Righto, fucking Cobra. You're right.
Get the fucking chopsticks out.
Should we hear from G. Juan?
Yes, let's hear from G. Juan.
Boys, championships. Oh, huge shout out to Suit Birdcage. Wowee, how good is that? Did not even know what was going on until I was having a bit of a punt at Shah Tin later on in the night because you had Romantic Warrior going around, which obviously I did not back at $1.03.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I opened up my Neds app. Fuck, I got money in there. What won? Oh, shit. It was Suit Birdcage. So, nah, well done, mate. Awesome. Awesome stuff. It's good to see someone can have a win. I'm going to go to race number 1 at Flemington this week. And I'm going to back number 7, Vango Bank Check. Little backstory, I've been getting a few updates on this horse all through the start of his preparation. Obviously, he's first up today. Friend of the show, massive friend of the show, has been sending through a few updates going, oh, you know, can't wait for him to be back. And it's gotten to a point where I can't wait for Van Gogh Bank Check to go around first up. He's finally going around. You could not get Jamie Mallam off him. She couldn't be happier with him. Down the straight at Flemington, I think we've got barrier 7, horse 7. Been crunched early in betting too. Open 360 into $3, and markets have only been open for 5 hours. So I'm going to have all 5 units. Race 1, Flemington, number 7, Van Gogh Bank Check.
Can't argue with that.
No, you can't. If you've got a friend of the show giving you inside information.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
And crunched early, like you said. $3.
Early, yes, $3 at the moment. Yeah, good
Nice.
bet. But I'd, insider trading maybe there. Bit of cheating going on in the championships.
I can't
early.
talk there. What are you going, mate?
I am going to go a 4-leg AFL multi. It only feels right to go something that I'm going to be at.
Yep.
Worked for me heaps in the past whenever I go to an event. So I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to 4 legs in the Suns and Cats game on Friday night. Similar sort of method to what Birdcage has done, actually, just a little bit more tame. I'm going to go Ugle Hagen, anytime goal scorer, and Shannon Neal, anytime goal scorer. And then have Max Holmes, 25 plus disposals, and Petrarca, 25 plus disposals. So I'm pretty much betting on both Suns recruits to start with a bang.
Yep.
And then some familiar faces in the Cats teams. Max Holmes will have a big game, especially if it's raining. I think he can really be critical at ground level. And then Shannon Neal, the big, tall, long man that he is, will just chuck his gloves up there and take one. So you're getting $3.50 for that, and I'm just going to go all 5 units on it.
Nice, mate.
I'm not going to chase down. I'm not going to start going crazy after 1 win from Birdcage. So I'll just take a nice little, 15-unit print this week.
Sweet, mate.
What about yourself?
Oh, look, mate. I wouldn't say I'm going crazy.
Okay.
And before it's worked so well for me to just bet on things that I really want to happen. So I'm doing that again. First one, mate. The pump.
Oh.
It's been a pretty long prep. A long prep of figuring him out. I think the boys jumped the gun early. I give the word to Atkins to really just pin him so he didn't.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. I would never. That did not happen. But in saying that, I feel like we figured him out. This is the Pumps grand final. So I think he's having a blower regardless after this run.
So you're essentially saying it's 0-all for the pump.
Yeah, 0-all.
Yeah.
So this is his GF, right? He's Drew Barry 9, so he's out a bit wider, but if he gets a good ping, goes to the front. Newcastle race 8, he's paying $6.50. So I'm going to have him as my first leg here. And then the second leg is the safest bet of the fucking whole weekend across the board, and that's Panthers 13+.
Oh, yes.
So if you multi those two together, Yabby Pump to win, Panthers to win 13+, you're getting $35.75, and I'll have all 5 units on.
Oh.
I love it. And can you imagine if that went? I just think sometimes, sometimes, brother, it's like I'm not going to do that in the old boys because there's a bit of silliness about it. But in saying that, stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
So I'm not putting anyone else at risk here. I'm not wasting anything. But if that comes off, I will be way happier.
It's only 2 legs.
I'll be way happier than just if a random one comes off
Yeah.
I've picked that I'm not invested in.
Your bank account, your Neds account, and your heart will be fulfilled.
My
if this
heart,
gets up.
mostly.
Look,
that's what I'm betting with. So.
I'm very excited for Pumps race, and I'm all for that. That would be a great way to round it off. But,
Come on.
That other leg, just go and fuck yourself, eh?
So that's fair enough.
Obviously, the second leg will be a Friday night. That gets up, I'll be very, very nervous.
Well, Pump's on Friday too.
It is? Okay.
Yep.
Right.
So both on Friday, so we get it out of the way early.
Mate, Broncos dusted off the cobwebs against Hull. It's all right. We'll be safe. I have Broncos win by 12.9 points. Sorry, Penrith win by 12.9.
Do you?
Yes.
You After Pump wins?
Yep.
Yeah, love that.
Look, yeah, like I said, 2 legs for $35.
Mate, stranger
You
things
don't
have
need,
happened.
plenty of things have happened.
And that's
that have
just
been
me
stranger
bet
Yeah.
for this week. And
Lovely.
that rounds off the championships. And there's one more segment.
Our favourite segment.
Our favourite. It pains us, like literally does,
It hurts.
to say that Keto's back.
I was definitely salty on Saturday.
Do you know the
It's
only reason
hard.
I wasn't, Jace?
Why?
Is because I had that bet on.
I didn't.
Jace.
Every dude,
Fuck, mate.
every fucking time Keto has gotten up, I've missed out.
Dude, you can't
But
miss it.
I back him.
Well, you don't, though, do you?
Well, 75% of the time.
Yeah, well,
I'd
mate,
say.
you know how
And that
keto
25%.
Mm.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, no.
It hurt me. It definitely hurt. I definitely was sour
That's
grapes
why
in
it
the group
hurts you
chat.
so much. It doesn't hurt me as much because I'm always...
It softens the
making-
blow.
Yeah,
It
fucking
definitely
proper.
would soften the blow. So
Yeah.
I need to just learn from my mistakes. to
You
be
do,
honest.
mate. You'll get
100%
there.
of the time.
But so, yeah, well done, Keats. Good bet, mate.
Yeah. Should we let him start then?
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
Let him have his words and then we'll hear from Grapes after.
Yep.
Reginald, old boy Keith's heading over the Dutch this weekend.
Oh, is he?
Ellerslie, look, there's 3 Group 1s, couple of Group 2s and 3s. It's a huge day across New Zealand and Australia this weekend. Race 3, number 1, Quintessa Place, $2.50. Race 5, number 5, Lara Antipova to win at $1.75. Race 6, number 3, Pia to run a place at $1.60. Then we'll have race 9, number 3, Well Written to win. Look, it's $1.20, but it's a freak, absolute freak of a filly. 5 from 5. Can't wait to see it come to Australia. And race 10, number 2, Ali Surat at a place, $2.70. 5-leg multi on Neds, $23. I'll have 4 units. With my remaining unit, I will have Maharajan to win at $31 in the Auckland Cup, race 7, Ellerslie. Similar odds to last time I tipped him to you over the 3,200 metres. Happy punting. Come on now, boys.
Oh, that multi just sounds like it's going to win.
It just sounds like a keto multi. Like,
Jace.
I'll back in it.
Fucking back it,
I will.
please.
Just text me and say, hey, mate, Saturday morning, make sure you have it on so I'm not on.
No, but he can't. He's got to space him out.
Yeah, he can't win back-to-back. He's got to make everyone lose faith. And by everyone, I mean me. He's going to make me go, oh, he doesn't win anymore, and then bang.
No trouting either there.
Very
Staying humble.
He is a very humble man. But that's because he gets all his trouting out in the group chat.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah, that's right. We just
Unleashes
got
on us.
scolded.
He doesn't care about the listeners hearing it.
Oh, should we hear from his young bloke?
Let's hear from his sprog.
Oh well, boys, we're back to where we spent all last year, chasing keto. I have thought about renaming this segment old boys versus young guns to chasing keto.
Yeah.
Well done. You fucking old cunt.
He hated
one of the easiest watches of an $18 multi you'll ever see.
It was.
Fucking that first thing, unbelievable. And then Birdman at the 300, you just knew you were on the right horse. Yep. So, well done, mate, but we'll get you. We will get you. Don't you worry about that. I'm going to go to the Newmarket, boys, because I reckon 57 kilos for 10 Taurus is too much. It's too much. I know that he is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful colt. But he is a colt, and he's carrying 57, and there's a few down the bottom here that have been matching it with him. One in particular, only one, who has 6.5 kilos less. So I tell you what, this will be unbelievable to see 10 Taurus fly down the outside and win with 57 as a colt. Fuck, I won't be disappointed if that happens, honestly. Honestly, as a fan of racing, I'll love to see it. Just because of the hype it'll build for next spring or this spring when we've got an Everest. Surely the target and take on the best sprinter in the world in Kai Ying Rising. But I'm going to settle on my Gladiola. Been running bridesmaid to him for a bit as 3-year-olds. I reckon she can turn the tables here with the 6.5 kilos. Just a couple of previous winners, probably over the last 4 or 5 years. I just can't get my mind off of Cylinder, In Secret, Bivouac, those types winning this race as colts and fillies with no weight on their back. So I've just got that in my head, and I'm going to stick with that theory again here. But look, tell you what, fascinating race. Cannot wait to watch it. But I'm going to have all 5 units. Flemington race 9. Number 13, My Gladiola at $6.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not going to beat around the bush because I'm betting in this race as well.
Mm-hmm.
I completely understand where he's coming from. When I looked at this race, I went, 10 Taurus, 57 kilos, as you would expect in this new market. Barrier 12 as well. And then you go, right, where's My Gladiola? Where is the horse that has just ran up its arse the last 2 or 3 times? And it's 50.5 kilos, so 6.5 less. And you just go, oh, fuck. It's definitely worth a shout. Personally,
taking it on.
I cannot jump off 10 Taurus.
Yeah.
I've been with 10 Taurus the last 2 starts, as have many, many punters around Australia, and just fucking jet of a horse, dude. That win last time was insane, which makes me think here that the 57 kilos and barrier 12, like, I'm yet to see anything impede it from showing that late speed. So I'm going to go multi, though, because there's another horse that I really like, but I'm going to start with 10 Taurus, Flemington Race 9, the new market to win at $2.30. And this is going to be a quick one because we're going straight to Randwick Race 9, and I'm going to back Jolly Star for the win. Another horse that doesn't really need any introduction in the Canterbury Stakes. I think in this field, just far too good, to be honest. And second up here, the way it won first up, you just go, yep, Jolly Star's done it again. J-Max, CJ Waller, barrier 4, $2.40 for the win. So 10 Taurus into Jolly Star, $5.75, all 5 units.
Nice.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Good
if
stuff,
10
mate.
Taurus can get over with 57 kilos on it from barrier 12, I'm going to feel pretty good about Jolly Star.
Good shit, bro.
What are you going, Tom?
Right, mate. Should I probably wait a week or 2 before attacking footy multis so I can see how it's all unfolding?
Nah.
Yes, I should. Am I going to? Not a fucking chance. I'm heading to the Finns versus Rabbits game this Sunday for a 2-leg try-scorer Mountie.
Yes.
1 for each team. Nice and simple. For the Finns, at fullback, we have the Hammer. Lock him in for a try. Don't overthink that shit. Hammer loves tries. For the Rabbits, I've mentioned I think he is in for a big year. The history of this punch show, I've bet on this guy so many times, and he hasn't performed for me, but it's his year. And I'm going David for feeder to get a meat pie on the left edge. And look, just those two legs together, one for each team's getting $8.96. And I'm going all 5 units on it.
I knew as soon as you said the fixture, I went, David
Yeah,
for
oh
feeder.
man, I just got her. Like I can just, in me head, it should happen. He should just, you got Latrell outside him, who's going to suck defenders, like as in those defenders can't group up on one particular player there. So, look, it could be Latrell easily as well, but I just feel like they're going to have to hold on those defenders. And that left edge for the Bunnies,
dangerous.
Try scorers, come on.
If the preseason and the photos and the videos we've seen are anything to go by, David Fafita, anytime try scorer, is something at great odds.
Mate, to be honest with you, I was thinking about just going David Fafita on his own. Just
How much is it paying the single leg by itself?
Mate, I think it's like $4
like
or something.
4 or 5, yeah.
But I just thought Hammer, like as in...
Yeah.
Hammer is just a good one to chuck in. Similar to
you're betting on the
Alex
Finns, you're
Johnson's.
going Hammer or Herbie, aren't you?
Yeah. So that's me, boys.
I like it.
Two-legger.
Second rower, just sticking to your roots.
Yeah, bro.
It was always going to happen. Didn't want to do Hamole, Hudson Young.
Nah, mate. It's just
who's
because
that
I've...
cunt with the mullet?
Because I'm just sticking with what I've what I've said leading up. I think he's having a good year. I really want to manifest it into him just carving up for Queensland on the edge. So let's go.
I love it. I love it. Rocket, round it up for us.
Punters, Queenslanders, the privileged. Rocket Trophies raring to go. Old boys versus the young guns. All right, lads. I'm on the two-leg multi here. Let's start with Randwick, race 7, horse 8, Raging Force. Also on Randwick, race 8. All right, same race multi on this one. Autumn Boy, horse 1, and Ninja, horse 3. Both horses to run top 3. Combine all those together, we have 5 units at $11. Jump on it, stay hard.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
I
a bit
like
of a
that.
multi there.
I like the shout for Ninja there too. Proved a lot of people right or wrong last up by going down to Sydney and showed that it is a quality horse. Wasn't just winning easy ones in Gold Coast.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Well, good stuff.
Is that
all,
it?
I think that's all the bets,
That's
mate.
all we've got.
That's all we've got time for today.
I had a great time. I've got a good feeling about the punt this weekend with
mate.
League and AFL back. Someone is going to bag a multi from one of the codes.
And if you want to make sure you don't miss any of those multis, we will have them all in there prior to the first bet kicking off. So get in the Neds group. Reggies is the name. The Reggies is the code. And
you can't miss it. And
yeah,
if you
get in there. You can just follow the bets, copy, chuck it in your bet slip, bang, simple as. Throw a bit of banter around. Put your own bets in there. If you reckon you can outdo us, show us what you got.
Show us what you got. This is your chance to jump in the biggest stage of punting.
Oh, mate, the biggest.
Only do it with Neds.
That's it.
So
Shout out to
them.
Neds. And yeah, have a ripper weekend.
Absolutely. Enjoy your first Saturday among many great Saturdays for winter. and
I
autumn.
hope, and I like you wouldn't say this much, but I hope I get sprayed with blood on Saturday.
That is not where I thought you were going with that.
I'll be cage
Rugby league blood.
Yeah, just.
So if someone cops a hawk and it just goes, psst, you're just going to go that.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
League.
Looking forward to it.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website